That's great. Well, welcome back to Scarborough Country, and as promised, we're going to get him on the phone because he's in the middle of a whole to-do right now. So let's get him on, and he is I guess we're going to call the number that leads down to his bunker in Mexico.
A secure line.
Secure line. It's on a secure line. Jesse Ventura, we'll get him on the phone right now.
Let's get him on the line.
I wonder if it's a secure line.
I just said it was a secure line. It's a secure line.
Yeah. Go for governor.
All right. Is it go for governor or go for former intercontinental champ?
What do you mean former intercontinental champ? I was undefeated.
Are you still the intercontinental champ?
Well, you have to ask yourself the question. If somebody's not defeated as intercontinental champion, do they retire champion?
No, they don't.
So you legitimize the New World Order system, where they strip someone of a duly earned title simply because they're no longer active in the sport?
No, I would not do that. So I would say that, all right, you are not the former, you're the former governor.
Let me tell you something, Randy. You've entered a swamp of rhetorical questions here, and you better tread lightly because I know my way around.
All right, you directed that at Jason. Listen, Governor, what is happening? First of all, it's very...
Are you out on the ocean right now? Are you in the Gulf?
Are you on a wind sailing boat?
Look, I can't disclose exactly where I am, but I am at sea. I am. We are. So I'm operating now under maritime law.
Of course. So no rules, none whatsoever.
Yep, we're in an aquatic vessel at the moment. We're just out in the harbor right here, just trying to maintain some order and do some reconnaissance around here. Just simple. It's just a simple Wednesday for me.
Okay, that's good to know. So what is happening with you've got a giant lawsuit now where you're suing
Chris Kyle, a former Navy SEAL sniper, for
some incriminating thing that he said. But here's the problem. He's dead. You're suing a dead man. Do you understand that?
I don't know. What's the problem with that?
Well,
you're telling me the dead men don't tell tales, but they're able to. You can bring a tort against them in a court of public law.
All right, that's true. All right, but I mean, he said you.
Are you well versed on Robert's Rules of Orders?
No.
Have you looked at the Queen's Maritime Law from 1815?
No.
I've looked at the documents. I'm in firm legal standing.
Are you still receiving documents bi-monthly?
Hold on a second. Bring that anchor to shore. Bring the anchor to shore. Hold on. Yeah, do it up on the starboard side. We got an incident here. Hold on just a second.
Right, take care of it.
Bring it around back. Yep, okay, yep, we got it.
All right, glad you...
Well, wait, but I mean, this book, this guy wrote a book. Obviously, you took offense to part of the book.
Because he claimed that you had said that a few SEALs, it's okay if a few of them get picked off. Is that the case?
Well, that's not what I said. That's the point of the lawsuit. If you want me to expand the lawsuit, Jason, I could easily include Jason Sklar as a co-defendant.
No, that was Randy.
If you're gonna malign my character in the same way, look, you can expect to be served papers.
I don't want to be served papers, but I know.
Let me tell you something, Randy. When I serve papers, you don't see it coming. Bam! There's a stack of documents, and then I'm gone like a ninja.
Well, did you know that Bradley Cooper will be starring as Kyle in the movie, the 2015 release, directed by Clint Eastwood? Who will be playing you in the litigation section of the film?
Well, that's what. Look, I'm not at liberty to discuss everything about what's happening with the motion picture. I will say that I have a thriving IMDb presence. That's the Internet Movie Database, www.imdb.com /talent/Jesse Ventura.2.
All right. Okay. All right.
And I'm saying if they want to correct the record, they can put my hat in the ring.
So you would be
saying I'll have me star in the film as myself. And that's part of what we're doing in the lawsuit. We're trying to get an admission of guilt, a formal apology, a cease and desist. We're trying to get me in the motion picture.
That's a lot. You're asking for a lot right there.
If anyone can pull it off, I think you can.
I have a page one rewrite. We're going to bring in some Muppets. It's going to be a musical comedy version.
Wait a minute.
It's
about Navy SEAL
Muppets
snipers.
Go to Sea.
So a Navy SEAL will actually be a navy-colored seal. It'll be a seal. It'll
be a seal Muppet, and I'll have a comical musical number that's going to be contractual. I'm going to have at least 2 musical numbers with an established Muppet character.
None of this new
Muppet crap.
Like
it's got to be
Fozzie or Kermit or someone from the Corps.
And is it true that it says Fozzie or better in the contract? It's got to be Fozzie or better.
Yep, we're negotiating Fozzie or better. I don't think animal counts, although I'll negotiate 2 animals to take over for a principal Muppet like Kermit or Fozzie.
Okay, got it. Did you call him Fonzie or Fozzie?
No, he called him.
Look, I almost did, but I caught myself. I'm agile. I've been there.
You are agile.
I got verbal agility, Jason. Let me tell you.
That was Randy.
I don't make apologies. Look, I call it as I see it.
You do.
Smart.
All right, well, listen, good luck down in the compound. Good luck with this lawsuit. I mean, again, I don't know. It is a little bit of a he said, he dead sort of a scenario.
Situation,
but I mean, good luck. We don't want you to get put away because we want to still be able to talk to you on the podcast.
Do you think, let me turn your logic around. Do you think that just because Walt Disney died in the late 1960s, that the Walt Disney Corporation is immune to any legal responsibilities it has?
Well, that's a difference because that's a separate entity, the corporation. But whatever, we're not going to argue with you, Jesse.
I think what we're looking at is the estate. We're looking at ongoing damages. Look, I wake up in the morning every day and I'm feeling back pain. I'm feeling sharp splinters in my liver just from this book being out there.
Okay,
with eyeballs on it.
This is all right.
Saying if I'm feeling physical damages, then I think it has to come to a stop, or I need some kind of compensation.
All right. Well, listen, we'll monitor this situation closely. Good luck back at the compound.
Look, I appreciate you monitoring it there from the States. I'll monitor it down here in Mexico.
You do it.
Interestingly enough, my lawyer for the lawsuit is Accidentes. I got the Accidentes
You got
guy.
dos, Los Abogados.
That's fantastic.
Yep, that's it.
That's what you got. Well,
Dos. Dose.
I think there are too many doses in there.
What's their website, real quick? Do you know their website?
Los Abogados.
The website it's www.accidentes.com.mx.
Mexico. Okay. All right, Jesse. Take care, brother. Thank you so much.
Yep, you got it.